Psilocybin mushrooms are a polyphyletic informal group of fungi that, when ingested, can provide euphoric and sensory distortion that is also common with other hallucinogenic drugs. Psychedelic mushrooms were discovered in 1958 by Swiss chemist Albert Hofmann, and since has gone on a large roller coaster of emotions to get to the legalization, where few states are close to the eradication of the scheduling. Our wicked problem is why psilocybin mushrooms should not be a Schedule I drug. Followed by its use and stigmatization in the 60s, psilocybin and other psychedelic drugs were placed into the restrictively regulated drug scheduling of the United States Controlled Substances Act as a Schedule I drug in 1970s. In 2019, the state of Oregon recently passed a bill decriminalizing the possession of all drugs, ranging from heroin, meth, LSD, and other drugs of that caliber. Instead, those found in possession would face a $100 fine or a health assessment that could lead to addiction counseling. Oregon voters passed by a wide margin in November and hailed it as a revolutionary move for the United States. The addiction recovery centers will be funded by millions of dollars of tax revenue from Oregon's legalized marijuana industry that diverts some funds from other programs and entities that already receive it, like schools and etc. Seeing the progressive movements made by Oregon, states like Washington and Colorado shortly followed suit after decriminalizing possessions of minor illicit drugs as well. A lot of support of this bill stems from the clinical and medical findings by doctors of the benefits of psilocybin mushrooms in regards to depression and different levels of anxiety. Companies like Sana Symposium, which was established in 2019, teaches psychedelic education for mental health and addiction professionals. Sana Symposium is said to be the number one resource to stay up to date on the latest clinical advances and research breakthroughs and expert-guided strategies. In 2021, there were more than 1,000 motivated clinicals who participated in this one-of-a-kind educational experience by the company, uniting globally renowned experts across psychiatry, psychotherapy, and addiction treatment to provide diverse perspectives on the successful practice of psychedelic therapies. Other companies like Usona Institute go far beyond what Sana is doing. Usona Institute conducts and supports preclinical and clinical research for furthering the understandings of therapeutic effects of psilocybin and other consciousness-expanding medicines, like psychedelics. Their focus is on alleviating depression and anxiety in people whom current medical treatments fall short in offering relief or a better quality life. For instance, if an individual's therapist notices that maybe the prescriptions that they've been using haven't been working or been effective to their mental health, psychedelic research could possibly bring answers to them in ways that they didn't know before. In conclusion, psychedelic mushrooms, also known as psilocybin, should not be classified as a Schedule I drug according to the United States Controlled Substances Act because of their profound potential abilities in being able to cure depression and anxiety in individuals who may not have found relief in other resources. There are multiple institutions in place and more becoming more profound as time progresses that aid and benefit the research of these uses and experiments, only making the idea of changing the rescheduling more solid. Legalization nationwide could provide an enormous amount of possibilities in medical research and scientific findings that can benefit the understandings of psilocybin mushrooms and potentially how it can affect the lives of people that choose to indulge or have it affect their lives. The stigma behind the substance needs to change, and fear of the substance due to preconceived notions does not benefit the cause, but only hinders it. And the only way for that to change is to change the scheduling and change the ideas of people all around. Thank you. Thank you.